Hello everybody, my name is Slothclean and welcome back to another video. Today we are debunking yet again another Beanzytime video, and this one he claims that every season 2 song from Hazbin Hotel is trash apparently, so we'll see if he's correct or not. He's definitely not correct. I just want to clarify here before I begin this response. If you are a person who doesn't like these songs, that is fine. Just show actual general criticism about these songs. Like, what did you not like about it? Is something wrong with the lyrics, the sounding, the way it sounds? Show actual general criticism instead of just saying it has a bunch of swearing in it. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, show actual general criticism to these songs. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's begin with the video.
Let's start with this atrocity. I fucking hate it. I hate you, but I hate this more. What? It's just swearing. It's just you can't just, look, man, I don't know if she's memeing on us, but she's gotta be memeing on us. There's no, you've done this on purpose. Is it for, like, shock value? The colorful language they use in whatever the fucking Nifty cleaning song is even called. It's gross, man. I don't like it. I don't like this thing. I think that's the point, but I refuse to give Beanzytime credit for that, so I'm just gonna assume she did it on accident.
See what I'm talking about? Bad criticism? That is the definition of bad criticism. Bro really said this song is terrible because it has too much swearing in it. Even though in the whole song, Nifty barely swears in the whole song. Nifty only says piss and asshole. That's all she says. Like, I guess if you count jizz as a swear word, because she says that, but that's not a swear word. Like, she barely sweared in this whole song. You also said it's gross. Like, yeah, that's the point. It's Nifty. This is Nifty we're talking about. The woman who constantly loves to clean and constantly likes to say she loves to kill rats and cockroaches. Yeah, it's supposed to be gross and disgusting. If you don't like it being gross, okay, but you understand the point that this is Nifty we're talking about. This has been her character since the pilot came out. So it's supposed to be gross, it's supposed to be disgusting because this is Nifty. She's obsessed with cleaning. But this is coming from Beanzytime, the same guy who constantly loves to glaze the pilot, but rules out the fact that, hey, Nifty is a disgusting character. And the song she is singing will be disgusting, but he doesn't want to give Beanzytime credit for that, so yeah, he's just gonna say it's disgusting for no reason. I'm just genuinely surprised he didn't say this song was racist, because when this song came out, people were saying, oh, it's racist, even though Nifty is canonically Japanese and the voice actress is Japanese and anime is a part of anime culture. People can be dumb sometimes. People can be really stupid. I'm just surprised he didn't say that. So I guess good on him.
Number 2. Trust us. The beat isn't bad, but the lyrics are absolutely horseshit. Which, yes, is par for the course, but that's not quite the point. Dude, I just miss Elsie Lovelock. Like, no disrespect to Enrica Henningsen? Henningsen? Yeah, that one. The woman in charge of now voicing Charlie. I'm sure she'd be a fantastic singer and or voice actor if they didn't give her dog shit writing with which to use for all of her lyrics. So that's a shame, but not really her fault, to be fair. Unless she wrote the song herself, in which case I blame you for this.
Okay, so point number 1, the pilot came out 6 years ago as I'm currently recording this. Move on. Point number 2, I find this hilarious because he showed the clip of Pilot Charlie talking to Pilot Vaggie. That was not Elsie Lovelock doing that voice. That was Jill Harris doing the voice. Elsie Lovelock is the singer of Charlie. Now, yes, I know people are going to say, but Elsie Lovelock is a voice actor. Yes, she is a very, very talented voice actor and singer, but I'm just saying that wasn't her. That was Jill Harris doing the voice. So, yeah. And point number 3, Erica Hens, I can't pronounce her name. The current voice of Charlie didn't write the song, so you can all sleep easy tonight.
Luckily, it's not all Charlie singing about garbage, we also have these guys singing about it too. Unfortunately, every single antagonist in this show has the worst singing voice on the planet, so it actually makes it worse. I don't like the antagonist singing voice, I'll get into that in a moment. By the way, these questions are mental.
You having this many subscribers is mental.
Inoffensive, boring monologue. Yay. Oh my god, the evil guys are doing evil things. You know, you can have them just talk. Some of the best lines in this entire show, not this show, there aren't any good lines in Hazbin Hotel. Okay, some of the lines in Hell of a Boss from when it wasn't shite, a good amount of that was just people talking around the table. In fact, that's most of what the pilot was.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What did I just hear just now? Like, legitimately, what did I just hear? Are you really complaining that the main villain of Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is singing instead of having a generic meeting about his evil plans? Are you just being deadly serious? That's why you don't like this song? Is because, okay, if you don't like the song, that's on you, that's fine. But it's like, that's not a good reason why this song sucks. It's because they didn't have a regular meeting. And the example you use was in Hell of a Boss, because there's this one scene that they were speaking in a meeting, like, even though there are other scenes in Hell of a Boss where they're legit singing in a courtroom, so it's not really that good of an argument. Like, you do know this is a musical, right? Beanzytime, you should know that Hazbin Hotel is a musical. Villains for decades have been singing about their evil plan. Scar from The Lion King. The Lion King came out in 1994, by the way. Scar was singing to his hyenas of how he wants to kill the king. He could have just had a generic meeting and say, hey, here is my plan of how I want to kill the king and rule the Pride Lands. But he was like, no, Lion King is a musical, so I'm going to sing about my evil plan. This is something that has been done to death for like ages and ages. But no, since Hazbin Hotel does it, that's where you draw the line. Like, that's just stupidity at this point. Also, if you're going to complain about Vox singing about his plans, then I'm going to complain about Charlie singing in the Hazbin Hotel pilot. She didn't need to sing. She could have just had a regular talk, but she sang anyway, and yeah, it made things worse. So why did Charlie sing? She didn't need to sing. She could have just had a regular ass talk. But she sang anyway. Maybe because Hazbin Hotel is a musical. People are going to burst out singing. That's what musicals do. The reason why Vox has a musical to begin with is because he's the main villain of the song. Again, I hate to repeat myself, but if you don't like the song, that is fine. But at the end of the day, Vox is going to sing because he's the main villain of the season. Villains need to sing in musicals so they can pretty much show how big of a threat and show what their evil plan is going to be. Obviously, this has been done to death like so long, it's like for ages now. They need to sing so they can show how big of a threat they are and show what evil deeds they're going to do to take over their primary goals. This is something that has been done. But again, as soon as Hazbin Hotel does it, that's where you all draw the line. Hazbin Hotel has taken itself too far this time.
The best character from the Hazbin Hotel pilot is Katie Killjoy, by an absolute mile, don't fucking at me about it, and she doesn't sing at all. She did have her voice actor taken over by Brandon Rogges in the most atrocious voice I've ever heard, so that's a shame. I guess she's just dead now.
Wow, what an amazing analogy from Beanzytime, everyone. I'm gonna use Katie motherfucking Killjoy, a side character who's not really that important to the show, and to explain why Vox should just talk instead of singing. Wow, absolute amazing analogy. I'm gonna use a side character to explain why Vox should just talk. Are we being dead-ass serious right now?
My point is, you don't need to have him sing. He doesn't need to sing about this. This isn't necessary.
You know, I just realized something. He keeps on whining and saying that Vox should have just talked in the entire scene, even though he does talk. he does tell the V's his plans while talking. But the other V's, Velvet and Valentino, were not listening to his plan because they just assumed it was ridiculous. So he sang a song of how he wants to conquer heaven. See what happens when you don't watch Hazbin Hotel properly? You just end up looking like a fool. He did start talking, regular ass meeting, and then he started to burst out singing about how he wants to conquer heaven, and the other V's were like, hey, this is actually a good idea. Like you just end up looking like a fool at this point.
Any of the bad characters, like any of the evil I don't like them. Vox sounds like a fucking cheesecake.
Well, I completely have to disagree with you on there, because I think Vox voice actor does a very good job. Even the other V's, the voice actor who does the other V's do a pretty good job. But Vox's voice actor is really amazing. Christian Boyle, the main guy who does Vox's voice, he's really good and really good at singing. Especially in season 2 where he's the main focus. He has range. But no, what's Beanzytime's amazing reason why it sounds like dog shit? Sounds like cheesecake. Your whole video is supposed to be you breaking down why these songs are trash, but all you just say is just the writing is terrible, it has too many swearing, and the voice actors sound like cheesecake. You're not showing actual criticism in this whole video so far. But anyway, on to the next one.
Number 4. Piss. No, it's seriously called Piss. I actually like this one. Not particularly for any reason. The beat's okay, again, like with most of the other songs. I just love the fact it's called Piss. If we're gonna fucking annihilate the show and just shit all over our fans, let's just do it for funnies, man. Let's just name the song Piss. At least it's proof that no one's taking this one seriously, because that's probably the thing I hate the most about Hazbin Hotel now. It takes itself so fucking seriously. We've got Broadway actors. Why? Fuck off!
I'm going to be completely real here. Even if Hazbin Hotel was still just a YouTube series, like it never got picked up, it's still just a YouTube show. The whole series is on YouTube. The show is still going to take itself very seriously, no matter the doubt. Broadway actors or no Broadway actors, it's still going to take itself very seriously. Then do you know why I know that's true? Because we have the Addict music video, which had Michael Kovacs singing as Angel Dust, the original VA of Angel Dust. And in that song, we see the depression life of Angel Dust working for Valentino. And in that song, it's very depressing, and it's very depressing. And it takes itself very seriously. So even if the show has Broadway actors, Hazbin Hotel is always going to take itself seriously.
So yeah, it's nice to see a song that very obviously doesn't give a shit. I can't get over the forced romance between Penchus and Cherry, because they made that in a back room based on writing that they made in the better part of an afternoon, so I don't believe it. It's total bullshit, was built off of lollipop sticks and fucking chalkboard, and doesn't have any fucking ground in the plot whatsoever, but apparently it's a thing now.
Now, yes, I do agree that the Cherry Bomb and the Sir Penchus shipping doesn't serve that much for the plot, kind of like Husker Dust, but at the end of the day, it, at least it's just character development. I wasn't really a huge fan of the song, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really that big into it. I thought it was I kind of thought it was a whatever song, but I can at least acknowledge that it is character development to show how much these characters love each other. Again, season 1 of Hazbin Hotel only got 1 season. I meant to say 8 episodes. They only got 8 episodes, and sadly, so did season 2. But at the end of the day, they're at least showing the character development of how much these two characters love each other. Is it dumb? Yeah, but they're just doing something for the fans. But again, Beanzytime, if you don't like the ship, that's fine, but it's never gonna go away. It's a very popular ship. It's right there with Husker Dust and that one.
Cherry's new VA still gives me AIDS. It's the accent, man. It just sounds too far from the original Cherry Bomb for me. I don't like it, but I'm sure everyone already knows my opinions on the original cast versus the new cast. Nothing against the casting themselves, of course. They're all great, except for some of them who aren't great. Whoops. The voice actors are just doing voice actor things. It's the same way with the animators. The only person I blame for binning all of the original cast is Beanzytime, and I didn't like the way that she did it, and I didn't like the way she got so hostile when anyone brought it up to her. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, bro, it was definitely Beanzytime's fault. It's definitely not the way all of you were responding to her, saying a lot of negative shit about her because she changed the voice actors. Like, yeah, I was destroyed too. I miss the original VAs. They were cool. They did a really good job. But at the end of the day, that is production. That's stuff like this has to happen. So I'm sorry you all responded like that. Was pretty darn stupid and very childish. It also makes it worse because you literally just said Cherry's new VA gives you AIDS because of her Australian accent. If you don't like the Australian accent, okay, that's fine, but that's all you could have said. You just don't like the Australian accent, but you had to go deeper down and just say it gives you AIDS. Even though if that was a joke, that was still disgusting and pretty hurtful. And this is the type of shit Beanzytime has to deal with people like you saying disgusting shit like that. But my digress, yeah, it's all Beanzytime's fault. The way she responded was negativity. What am I saying? Was pretty bad. But maybe with people like you was saying dog shit stuff like that, maybe that's why she responded that way. I don't know. Just a theory.
Number 5, Like You.
I have nothing to say because, well, I wasn't a huge fan of this song too. I'm not gonna lie. But what Beanzytime mostly said, he just says the usual. The writing's dog shit. He doesn't like it. He says Sir Pench's singing is terrible, which is fine, I guess. But then he says Alex Brightman, the same guy who does Sir Pench's, does the voice of Adam. He says he doesn't like Adam's voice because he thinks Alex is putting on a voice for Adam. Which I don't think he is. I think he's just using his regular voice. So but he says Emily singing is pretty good. So I guess that's a nice positive to his review. He says Emily singing is not that bad. I think it's not that bad too. But he also says this.
They gave him to do. No shit, he can't emulate them properly. One of them was done by a different dude 3 fucking years ago. I think it's been more than 3. It was like 2019. Jesus Christ.
So he can acknowledge that the pilot came out that long ago and still refuses to move on. Like, that's just fucking hilarious to me. So before I end this video, I just want to say, yes, while I was making this video, he did make a second video talking about more of the songs. I was planning to put them together, but I just want to get this video out, so I'm just going to do a kind of like a quick lightning round and repeat everything he says. So yeah, here it is. It may not be good, but I wanted to combine the two videos together, but this video has been gone on long enough, so I'm just going to do a quick lightning round, so here we go. So on his Gravity song, he says he really wants to like this song, but he hates Adam singing, even though Adam is the background singer. Actually, he straight up admits that he knows that Adam is a background singer. He just doesn't like his singing voice. Like, okay, bro. Yeah, he also says this dumb thing.
Voice is Loot. She's they. Oh, I don't know what gender they are. I want to be careful and just call them an it. That's not any better. That's worse. That's worse. But
he doesn't know Lute's voice actress pronouns. It's she, her. Her pronouns are she, her. You have the internet. Why are you acting that you don't have the internet, Beanzytime? You have the internet. It's not gonna kill you. Just research her pronouns. It's on her Instagram. It's she, her. Stop being an idiot. So on the Sarah Confession one, he actually really likes this song, which is not really surprised. Sarah Confession is actually a really good song. But he also said, this is what Hazbin Hotel should be. He doesn't really elaborate what it should be, like what you want it to be dramatic, like Sarah's Confession, which is funny because you whined about Hazbin Hotel being too dramatic because it has Broadway singers, and now you want it to be something like Sarah's Confession, which is a dramatic song. Like, what do you want? And he also still complaining about, oh, change the voice, change the original voice actors, and all that jazz. The usual. But hey, at least he likes the song. The song is pretty good. So on the Speedrun to Redemption song, he obviously and clearly doesn't like this song. Like, I obviously didn't like the song too, but I think Beanzytime is forgetting that musicals can have like silly songs in them. So you're going to expect silly songs in Hazbin Hotel. He also says that he hates it when Charlie sings fast, like, and he's like, why is she singing fast? Gee, I don't know. Maybe because it's called Speedrun to Redemption, and Charlie is showing Vox the ways that somebody could be redeemed. He also says that she didn't like Charlie singing fast in the Hell is Forever song. Like, again, the reason why we need to look at the context. The reason why she was singing fast to Adam in the Hell is Forever song is because they were on the clock. She was running out of time. That's why she was singing fast. Like, it's like right there. It's so obvious why she was singing fast. He also said this dumb thing also.
So, can't you just eat Vox? Aren't you the most powerful lady in the entirety of hell or something? You and your dad defeated an angel with the power of Nifty, I guess. So, why is Vox a threat? Can't you just punch him? He's got a giant face. Conjure up a gun, shoot him in it. Call Stryker, he'll deal with this.
Maybe because Charlie doesn't like violence in general. Maybe she doesn't want to hurt people. I don't know. Maybe that's why. It's pretty much shown to us in season 1 in the show that she doesn't like to use violence. I don't know why Beanzytime trying to act like this is a plot hole in the show. It's not. She doesn't like to use violence. Like, I feel like media literacy is on an all-time low when it comes to Hazbin Hotel. This isn't a plot hole. That's just Charlie's character. She's a nice person, so she doesn't want to use violence on someone on Vox. So yeah. And if you say, oh, but Charlie fought against Adam and his exorcist army, yes, but that's because Adam was aiming strictly at the hotel to kill all of the sinners who lived there. So Charlie couldn't talk her way out of it. She actually had to do something. That's why she had an army of cannibals to defend her. Like, this isn't a plot hole. That's just Charlie's character. I can't believe Beanzytime doesn't know that fact and tries to act like this is a plot hole in season 2. It's not. Charlie doesn't like to use violence. That's just a fact. So on the Don't You Forget song, Beanzytime says that he likes how it sounds, but he says he doesn't want to give Vizzypop too much credit because he's acting like if you give Vizzypop credit, it's the biggest sin of all of humanity. So yeah, that's what he says for some strange reason. Jesus Christ. He also says that the Don't You Forget reprise version, he said he doesn't like it, which is really obvious since he doesn't like Vox's singing. But he does says this dumb thing.
So yeah, how did you capture Alistair? Isn't he like a god? Can't he just, like, tentacle his way out of that? I just know he's tied up. I don't know why. I haven't watched the actual episodes yet.
You know what? I'm not even surprised. Of course he didn't even watch the episode. Maybe if you watch the episode, Beanzytime, you would understand why Alice is captured by Vox. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, knowing this is Beanzytime, even if he did watch the episode, he's still gonna whine about it. You know, like how everybody's whining about that episode and saying this ruined Alice as a character. Yeah, he's gonna be somebody like that. So even if he did watch the episode and understood it all, he's just gonna still complain about it. So yeah. Okay, before we end this video, I just want to say that it's pretty much fine to not like the Hazbin Hotel songs. I'm not calling you a horrible person if you don't like these Hazbin Hotel songs. Like, it's your opinion, it's fine. If you don't like these songs, that's okay. Just don't be someone like Beanzytime where his opinions are all over the place. Like, most of the stuff he said is just, the songs are dog shit. And he doesn't elaborate on what makes these songs shit. He doesn't reference a single lyric. He doesn't reference what it sounds like. He just says the songs are dog shit. And then he constantly glazes the pilot and the original voice cast. And then he seems to hate the new voice actors from the show. And he says the reason I don't like this show because it's too dramatic, like because it has Broadway actors. But then he completely likes the Sarah song, even though that's a dramatic song, and he says that's what Hazbin Hotel should be. And he doesn't even make any like examples like, oh, what makes Sarah Confession so good? He wanted the whole show to be like that. He didn't make any examples on that. He just said, "Is Sarah Confession song is so good, Hazbin Hotel should be like this." Like that's clearly all he says, and also he doesn't do like any research at all. Like he blames Vizdipop for the writing, even though Vizdipop didn't have any involvement in the writing like at all. He also again, he was scared to like mispronounce like Luke's voice actress. It's like, oh, is it they them? I hope it's they them, even though if she her, he can clearly research it. It's not gonna kill you. So I'm kind of just ashamed, like how someone like this has this many subscribers and says this, like these terrible opinions. Like they're not good at all. But I'm not really surprised because we have people like him who still exist. So yeah. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you leave a like and subscribe. Sorry this video took so long. I know this video came out a month, but I've just been very busy with work, and look at that, it's nearly New Year's Eve. So this video should have been out since November. But we all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you all this, but when Beanzytime makes more videos about covering the Hazbin Hotel Season 2 songs, I'm likely not gonna do a video on them because one, this one video alone took me a whole fucking month to make, and two, he's just gonna say the exact same thing, and three, he's not gonna like any of Fox's songs, and that's a guarantee. Since he hates Fox's singing and his voice actor, yeah, I'm likely not going to do that. He's gonna say the exact same thing, so yeah, I'm not going to. So yeah, that's it. Bye.